There are so many immigrants out here who have come and have done well by this community and by this country. They have fought for their lives to get here, and they're fighting for lives outside of this country. They're fighting for the lives of the rest of the world and of their families out there. And for that, they're taking the hit. My name is Ihssane. I moved from Meknes, Morocco. This was in 2005. For me, coming to America was a dream since I was in middle school. One day, my brother, who had come here in 1998, I believe, through the diversity visa, he was getting married, and I received an invitation to the wedding. By this time I was in high school. I told my mom, let's just try it out. We don't have the money, we don't have the connections. Even my brother is not here, but I speak English. I've been going to the American Language Center since I was 13, and so I'm just gonna try it out. I remember I was 19, and when the day came that I hop on that plane and come here by myself, I remember my mouth would just water from the anxiety and the excitement. I was engaged at the time. The marriage was not my choice. The person I was with was my boyfriend for 6 years, from the day my father died when I was 13 until the day I left. My family, they pushed me into getting engaged. They threatened that I would leave school to marry him if they found out about anything from my past, like anything from having a sexual relationship to having an abortion at age 18, to going out with him. All of that was a hidden part of my life in Morocco. So when I came here, I felt so free on that airplane. I felt that although I have so much uncertainty about what's going to happen when I get here, I just felt that I was so happy that I'm being given a second chance of my life to do what I really want to do, to go to university, to help the world in the way I think is right, and to have freedom for myself as a young adult who's figuring out life and who wants to get to know other people and eventually decide for myself who I want to marry. So I got off the airplane, and there was my brother and his wife, who he's gonna have the wedding with. And there was her brother, who I didn't know at the time was going to be my future husband. So my husband and I became friends. After a little while of our candid friendship, I decided to break my engagement. I did not want to have a long-distance relationship, and I was not interested in marrying my fiancé at the time. So here I am in the US with an American boyfriend who proposed to me on the top of the Empire State Building and who married me in the mosque. And then his family threw a little wedding for us, very intimate, on Staten Island. And the next step for me was school. I was the first in my family to graduate college. So I applied to Boston University and got in on a scholarship of women in math, which was amazing. Back in Morocco, you either had this special bone of math in you or you did not. And I was believed to not have the special bone because Nobody in my family is a scientist or a mathematician. It was that social pressure that there's this disbelief in you that you can't do it. You're not built for it. Here in America, my husband believed that I can do it. My community college believed that I can do it. And my Boston University believed that I can do it. And yes, I did. When I lived in Jersey City with my husband, and we had no heat, and we had mice that would come up every day. And I would think to myself, you know, it's such a metaphor. We never had mice back home. Our house was squeaky clean, and my mom kept everything organized. And I would look at those mice and I would think to myself, geez, where I came to. But is it worth it? Oh yeah, 1,000,000,000%. I knew where my future is gonna be. I knew the confidence I had and the energy I had and the people that I was with who believed me, my husband who believed in me, that I will get to where I need to get to stand for people like me and give them a better chance when they get started. You have that level of freedom to be who you are and to create the community you want to be within. And those are things to not be taken for granted. So that's, you know, those are some of the reasons why I'm here.